Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to another Farmers Dynasty 2. I think it was in the last episode. I started the last episode off milking the cows at night, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. I have no idea when our kitten's going to be ready, I can tell you. It's still not ready to go, so I think they said 2 weeks or something. But welcome anyway, and what we're going to do a little bit of trading and stuff like that, a little bit of crafting and selling and stuff in this episode, I think. I mean, we've got a lot of renovations and stuff to do on our farm as well, which is fine. We need some more timber and all that type of stuff. We need more paint and, you know, there's plenty to do in here, absolutely plenty to do. But what I thought we could do is got like 30,000 kilos we can fit in there. We're going to run up here and we're going to go to sleep. I have been chopping some trees down, getting some wood, like clearing more of this area for some more fields and stuff, which we're going to plow. But as I said, I don't think we're going to, I think we're going to wait until next season before we actually plant the new fields and stuff. So we'll just go with the fields that we already have for this season, and then for next season, then off we go. New eggs in the hen house. The cows are going to need to be done again. Everything's looking pretty good in there. We still haven't grown anything there yet, but we may be okay on the other side, like in the other greenhouse, because that's all been repaired properly and renovated. So what I was thinking of doing is there's a problem. I want to test out this renovating and see how much profit's in it. There's a place over here, and this little island here where we met the fishermen and stuff, you can buy that island for 6,300 or something. And I thought maybe what we could do is we could start by just maybe taking that at that price, and because we are making some money doing our crafting and stuff, and then just try out a renovation. And I think we'll fully renovate. I don't know. I'm guessing we'll fully renovate and put furniture and everything in. And that can be sort of a long-term ongoing project that we can sort of monitor and see how much profit we actually make from it, because I'm guessing they wouldn't put it in if you weren't going to make a decent amount of profit. So, you know, if we buy it for 6, spend a few thousand on it, we'll probably end up spending another bloody, I don't know, I'm not sure what, but 12 days to shear, 8 days to shear these guys, and 12 days to shear you. So I thought it might be like a pretty good little project. Now, everybody's, or a few people have pointed out, yes, I did put new timber on that, so we can paint that now. But a few people have, let's just have a squiz in here, have pointed out that, yeah, everything's looking pretty good in here. So that chairs are actually even more profitable than candlesticks. So until you run out of metal, then they're saying make these simple chairs, which are the second ones, which cost 1 metal and 5 wood. These other chairs, they cost, those cost 6 wood, that costs 6 wood, that costs 5. These cost 4, but they sell for $50 less. So let's start by crafting, let's say, maybe 50 of these. Let's craft 50 of those. We're way over encumbered, but that's okay, because what we'll do is, wow, it's raining. I don't think it's rained in here. I do not think that it has rained in here, actually. Since we've been playing it anyway, or since I've been playing it, not even in the playtest I don't think I got to rain, so that's going to do our crops really well, isn't it? We still don't have enough flurry to get any more done. on that. Now, I would run over to the store, but I'm way over encumbered, so we're going to go over and see Jack. And I want to see how much money we actually get for this. What's that bright stuff down there? Oh, that's metal. Okay, which we can collect some more metal and stuff like that. Now, I've got a fair bit of timber on me, and I've got a fair bit of metal on me as well. What have I got metal-wise? I've still got 96 metal, and I've got about 500 or 600 wood in storage, as well as what I've got on me. So, which is pretty cool. Let's just duck in here. We'll mosey over here, way over encumbered in the lovely rain. Hey, lovely rain. Go and see Jack. Jackie boy. There we go.
Hi there. Oh, hello.
You notice how they fix the bodies zooming up when you spoke to somebody. So let's get into care to trade.
Sure.
Now they have fixed it up. They have fixed up with this scrolling thing here, so you can now scroll, which is really, really cool. So thankfully they fixed that up. They knew that it was an issue. There is a $4,800 worth of chairs. Not bad at all. 4,800. And we can make another. We can actually make another. Oh, you know what? I think we might. I reckon what we might do is we might actually even. Oh, we don't want to go. I thought Jack locked us in, but it's not. All right, there we go. So we might even leave. I might leave the tractor here, and then we can just be a little bit scungy here, and we can pop back over to here, jump out of there, and we'll make ourselves another 50. And this is probably a really good way to make some money, right? So if we go into here, let's make another. Oh, we can only make another 9 chairs. Okay, because we don't have enough wood on us. So if I just duck into here, we do have some storage in here. And we'll grab the storage. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to be before we get that. Let's get 250 wood. We'll take that. Like so. And we're not over encumbered with that amount of wood on us, but we are going to be over encumbered once we start crafting these. So how many of these can we craft now? Let's craft 96, right? And then what we can do is we can cheat. We can cheat because we can go over here. Oh, that look. Kitten's still not grown, I don't think. Nope, it's not. So we can pop back over here, get out of here, and go back and see Jack again, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool way to do it, and that's going to give us a fair bit of money to be able to finish our house. So we should get more for this. Thankfully, they have bottomless wallets. I like bottomless wallets. So there's 9,216, and that takes us up to like 17.5 grand, guys. And we still have plenty of stuff. Do we still have plenty of metal? No, we do need to start collecting some more metal now. Let's sell all our milk to him as well for $16, which doesn't seem like much, does it? Not at all. Not at all. Not after what we've just done. Cool. All right, that's good. There are a couple of other things that I do want to do, but for now, we probably want to see if we can collect ourselves some more metal, and we'll just do a little bit more of this because I just want to make a bit of money. There we go. Get that. We can't get that. I just want to sort of really build our money up, and then we'll probably go over and buy that farm, I think, and make sure that we've got enough Does Oliver have something to do? Looks like he does. So we might see him while we're over here as well. But I want to grab some of this metal. That's the... can't grab that. Let's maybe see what Oliver has to do, shall we? There's some old junk there. Right.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Need help with something?
Need me to help you with something?
One of my sheep is lost. Could you bring it back to me, please?
Another one of these. Sure, no problem.
Sure, no problem.
Changed my voice again. Okay, sheep. Lost sheep. Whereabouts are we going? Over this way. We might as well... We might as well do this little quest while we're here, shall we? Yes, why not? I don't think you can teleport with the sheep, but that's fine. Right, so looking for sheep. Looking for sheep. Are we going to score it this time? That's my question, because it's kind of a little bit harder, isn't it, when you're when it's raining? When it's actually raining? Da 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 da. Sheep. There's one over this way. Let's keep going over here. And that would be that bird and that bird there. So it's not here. We'll scare those guys off. There's one down there. Is there any over this side? Yeah, there's something over here. So it does send you on a little bit of a wild goose chase, doesn't it? Looking for sheep. I don't know how these people keep losing their sheep. They probably want to keep them locked in a yard, yeah? Okay, so it's not him. Where's the next one? There's one over there and there's a couple over here, which we may have run straight past. There's these two guys. We'll scare these guys away. And we'll head in... Oh, God, right over there. Are you serious? They definitely throw them in the wrong... They throw them in the worst directions, don't they? Like, honestly. Is it over the other side of our farm? Is it? Yeah. Now, I know there is plenty of other chests around. And didn't even think, did I? Like, I could have just stuck a scaffold up when we were in the cat cave. And I didn't. But it was that easy. So we'll head over there and do that as well. Is this where the sheep is? Has it wandered over into this house over here? There's a possibility it's in this house over here, right? I bet you it is. I haven't noticed the higher fences here. Is it in here? It's around here, maybe over here. Oh my God, how far away do they want to be? I wonder if it has some sort of random algorithm that sends you on over the other side of the... Are you shitting me? Oh my God. What are we going to do? Am I going to have to swim across here? I think I'm going to have to swim across here. That's the mill up there where we can probably sell our rye and our flour. But once we harvest that stuff, we'll see if we can find the best price for it. We're going to have to sell our wheat straight off the bat anyway, because we'll only have enough storage for rye. So, because we can only put one amount of storage in, we've got to go and pick up our square baler as well. Bring that back and repair that. Whereabouts is this bloody thing over there? Can't believe it sent us so far away, hey? Where are you, bugger? Hopefully this is it. And I think this might be the last one, so it might... Yes, it is. There we go. We'll grab you, thank you. Now we've got to go all the way over there, so... Which is fine. I'll see you when we get over there. All right. Flying leap over the fence.
You've saved my sheep. Thank you very much.
Yes, he had a normal voice. Excellent. Excellent. Right. That's that done. So we've done 7 community quests now of 10. So let's deal with another 3 of those at some point. Let's just have a quick squiz at the map. Can we see any can we see anything else here? Yeah, see there's a repair job down there. There's a missing sheep down there. So that'll be another 2 for now. So we may have to go around asking people anyway. Right. Cool. So here I am trying to figure all of this out. How do I get over there? And I'm running around the back and all that type of stuff. And somebody said to me, why don't you just put a scaffolding up? Right? Right. Is it really this easy? Is it really this easy? Up we go again. Right up to the top so that we can get a flying leap off of here. And look at that. Hey, we're in here. Now we're going down here. And we're probably going to have to pick up this old junk. There we go. He wants us to do some renovations. Remove dirt. We've got a little bit of that there. And we've got 2 chests in here. Can you believe it? 2 chests. Shovel. Blimey. It was that easy. What have we got in there? We've got some metal parts, which is good. Some tomato soup, basil, leather. What do we use leather for? Let's throw all that stuff in there. What have we got in here? Got some coffee. It'd be a bit old now, wouldn't it? We've got fabrics. We've got dried meats. Let's throw that over there. We probably want to make some more stuff for our some more furniture and stuff for our house as well. But look at that. I mean, it was that simple. It was that simple, guys. That simple. And I don't think there's anything else in there, so we can get down here now. Trudge down here and get rid of the scaffold. But we did get a fair bit of stuff for that, didn't we? Which is really cool. We'll grab you, thank you. And I don't think there's anything else in here. So we got all the rest of it. We got this one up here. Don't forget that that one's there. Yep. So it doesn't, nothing respawns, obviously. But I mean, it was that simple, guys. Right? Yeah. All right. Let's head back to the farm now. We'll jump out of here. We'll go and do another batch of chairs. I want to see what else that I want to make for my house as well while we're at it, though. We've got cupboards. We've got, yeah, these are like TV cabinets, which take a fair bit of stuff. They take a fair bit of wood and stuff, don't they? Not to sell, but for our house. Wardrobes. Well, we've got a new wardrobe in there. Coffee tables. Decorations. Now, I don't know whether with the flower pots and stuff, whether you can actually plant flowers in it. So I'm going to craft 2 of these, just because I just want to see if we can actually put some flowers in it. So we'll craft that. The other thing that I did want to do is I want to put I want to do a beehive. So if you do the beehive, apparently they thrive around your buildings. I mean, around your flowers and stuff. So that's 16 and 4, and that's 26 and 6. Let's build this one, and we'll craft that. And then we'll put that over here where our flowers are. So we might throw it in here somewhere, I reckon. And obviously these are going to be very, very wet. So let's place that right in the middle here, shall we? Right there, which is like a little spot there. And I'm hoping that's going to help improve our flowers and stuff, which is really, really good. The other thing that I do want to try is I do want to try the flower pots. Now, do we do them out here, or do we do flower pots? You know what? I'm going to do them out here. As I said, I don't know whether we can actually plant flowers in here or not. But we're soon going to find out. It's just it's for science. Put away that flower pot as well, which can go in there. And I don't know. Do we have any more seeds on us? I don't think we do we? No, but that's fine. That's fine. Right. Cool. Let's just pop into here. We'll use the crafting table. We'll do another massive amount of these chairs. Actually, what are we missing mostly? We've got 218 wooden. We've only got 17 wooden parts. So what we could metal parts. So what we could do is we could get some of this old metal junk here. Not going to get rid of the fuel canister. We'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of that. Any metal junk at all that we might have around here, we'll get rid of. Because we are going to need it all. I just feel like I don't want to get rid of these though. I really like the junk being around. There we go. We'll get rid of you as well. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. And that. And that. There's a fair bit of metal in here that we can get rid of. There. Right, so how much do we have now? We've got 53 now. And this will be the last batch of crafting that I'm doing there. There's another fuel container there. But if we grab some of this stuff, I just kind of feel like I'm ruining my farm by grabbing this. I don't know. I just kind of feel like we kind of are. So, right, that'll do. That'll do. Let's just leave it at that. Except for that metal anvil. And that bucket on the floor there. Might be alright. Leave that there. Right, let's don't know why we're getting ready to fix stuff. Let's head in there and make as many of these as we can, which is another 46. We'll duck over and sell that because we're over encumbered. And where are we? Over there. There we go. Lovely. We'll head over and we'll see Jack again. Jack with the bottomless wallet. You gotta love a bottomless wallet, don't you? Here we go.
Hello.
Nice to see you. How you doing?
Good, Jack.
Care
Good.
to trade?
Sure.
Alright, here we go. Another pile of... Look, we've got new metal. Why do we have new metal in our... oh, we must have got that from the staff. So there's 4,416. That takes us up to 22 grand. 22 grand. Does he have any flowers? He's got tulips. Let's buy ourselves... Let's buy ourselves 250 tulips, shall we? He's got the fridges that we sold him there. Is there anything else? There's some dahlia seeds, which we'll grab maybe 100 of. Because I want to make a... I also want to make a... Like a nice big garden. Like an actual sort of flower farmy kind of a thing. So the other thing that I did want to see is... Oh no, that's damsel in distress. So what else do we actually have? Do we have any more skills? Can I go there? We've got nothing in there. We've got nothing in here. Obviously nothing in farming. I would have thought we would have almost had something in forestry by now. Nothing there and nothing there. Right. However, map and quests, that's the only one there other than 10 community quests. So, right. Map, back over to the house for a sec. Back into the combine. Got a little bit of food to put in the fridge inside, because I am putting stuff in the fridge inside, by the way. So we'll head over here. We'll go inside the house. We'll go over to our brand new fridge, which is right here. And we'll throw... I think we'll throw some steak in there. I might as well get this out of my inventory. We'll do a wheat roll. We'll throw the flour over here and the honey, because we don't need the honey. Throw all the mushrooms. What else do we have? I've still got 4 of these sitting here as well. Let's throw those over. Let's throw all of those over. And that kind of just gets rid of a little bit of stuff out of our inventory as well, which is cool. So we've got a fair bit of stuff in here now. Cooking wise, we can make more. Oh, we didn't do the eggs this morning either. So we can, if we have meat, mushrooms, tomatoes, and paprika, we can make some of that, which sells for 15. I love how they got the price up here, because I mean it's all about selling, isn't it? So. Got nothing in there. Manual, mix the ingredients and enjoy. Okay. Wonder whether we can do that at some point in time. We got plenty to do in our house. I did want to see if I could actually get rid of this old fridge, although I do kind of like it, so maybe not. Maybe not. Let's duck over to the bus stop across the road, and we're going to go and buy a farm. Well, we're not going to buy a farm, we're going to buy a fishing shack, right? So let's enter here, and we'll head over to here, and I believe it's this way. Yeah, straight through here. This farm here is worth 56 grand. So don't mind me, cows. But I do love the fact that on this farm the cows are actually out next to the barn. So
that's nasty.
Don't really have anybody there that's doing anything.
Just so typical.
You can probably get some social points for that. Or maybe it's that farm that's worth, yeah, I think it's that farm that's worth 56 grand over there. This one here. That's the one. Lovely. And they've got sheep outside the barn. This here, farm for trade, right? We can renovate this. So you can see that we can buy this for $6,288, right? There's 2 buildings here, 30% damage. So let's do that. So I'm going to write that down. We have purchased that for $6,288. And then I'm going to keep a tab on it. 6,288 for the farm, right? And then I'm going to keep a tab on exactly what it costs. So this is basically ours now, and there's renovation to be done. So we're going to pick up the old junk. I'm going to probably renovate, like I'm going to probably, can't get rid of those. Got a bench there. We've got some old junk here. Can't get rid of those either. That's strange, isn't it? Okay, that's fair enough. I'm not hungry, so we're pretty good there. It's a nice little shack. It's ours, right? Oh, look, it's got a little pot on there. Okay, cool. So it's kind of all, it's a blank canvas, isn't it? everything here is all right. We don't really need to do anything here at the moment, so. But there's probably repairs out here to do. So I'll just repair those. I'm just going to do basic repairs at the moment, and then what we're going to do is we'll come back here and we'll actually tidy everything up. And we'll put new stuff on. We'll put a new roof on. May even put a tin roof on. So there's not really much work to do on this building at all, which means it's probably a pretty good investment, right? There we go. And there's... we can fix that up. How you going, buddy? Don't stare me out like that. Don't stare me out like that. Let's grab that. I don't think there's anything else to do there. Maybe there's some repairs to do here. No, can't see any, which is good. So there's not too much to do. So I reckon a fresh amount of wood and yeah, new roof, fresh amount of wood, and Bob's your uncle. And then we can sell it off. We may even, I may just grab some of this stuff. Because we're running out of metal, we might sell off some candlesticks as well, which would be nice. But we'll clear all of this off, and then we'll figure out how we're going to... we're probably going to have to bring the tractor and the cultivator up here so that we can actually clear, like really mow this before we sell it off. So we'll have a look at how we do that in a minute as well. You may have to fully renovate it as well if that's the case. So, but I thought this would be the best one for us to start with because it's so cheap. And it's a good way of sort of starting to sort of work out how we flip places and how much profit we're going to make as well. So like for example, if I go and actually buy a thing of wood, then that's $400 plus one of paint to do the painting. Because we'll paint the cabin as well. So, and then we'll just add all of that up and see what it actually costs us in the end, which would be really, really cool. It'll also be interesting to see whether these bushes grow back again, because I'm not sure whether they do or not, which is pretty crazy. All right, so that's good stuff there. Let's just duck over to... where are you? Oh, here. So we're over here, and we can duck over to here. All right. Let's purchase ourselves a I was pressing the wrong button to get out of there. Let's purchase ourselves some a new tin roof. Although we do have tin roof at... I'm going to get a new tin roof, and I'm going to get a thing of wood planks. Right, so there's $1,000. So I'm going to write that down. I know we won't use all of that. So I've written that down just so that we know. Were the planks 450 or were they? Yeah, they were 450. All right. $450. So we spent about 773, which is fine. So we'll do that. We're going to drive the ute over there because we're a bit over encumbered, so we may drive the ute over there and then bring it back to here. Oh, there we go. Why is the ute going so slow? Is the ute over encumbered as well? Be nice if you could load the ute up with stuff, wouldn't it? Oh, come on, you can do this. You can do this, little buddy. I think it was over here, our property, wasn't it? I'm going in the right direction. I am indeed going in the right direction. Lovely. Be a bit tough running over here when we're over encumbered. We do need to have something to eat as well. Right. Not too far away. Not too far away from our property. Where is our property? Down to the right here. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. G'day. I wonder whether we can actually drive. We can probably, we can probably drive over there, I reckon. As long as we don't drive on their field, we should be okay, and we should be able to drive across the shallow bit here. If we can't, then we're up for a yeah, we can. Look at that. We did buy this, didn't we? Why did it say farm for trade? Oh, probably because we can actually sell it off once this farm belongs to you. Right, several farms. Yep, cool. Okay, lovely. Let's jump into here, grab the new timber. That's right, we've got all the new metal, don't we? We'll head up to here and we'll start... oh, we can't renovate it. Really? Why can't we renovate it? Okay, that's a bit strange. That's a little strange. Maybe it's because... Is it because I'm hungry? Let's eat some grilled vegetables. There we go. Or is it because I'm over encumbered? Let's maybe grab that and let's... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Let's place that. Put away new metal. Let's stick him there. Okay, so we're not over encumbered now. So hopefully we can actually do some... No. Well, I would have thought that we would have been able to renovate this, but it doesn't look like we can. Okay, maybe it's because... Maybe it's just purely because we don't... It mightn't be one of those ones that we can flip. Let's just pop over. Let's jump back into the Maverick. We'll pop over to the little enter thing here, which is just over here. There we go. Farm for trade. Enter. See, we can only sell it for $1,000 left. It says that overall farm damage is 19%. And that there's 2 buildings. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Let's just back here. I don't know why it feels like this ute's going really, really slow. Let's grab that. Okay. That might have something to do with it. Maybe. It even shows where the pylons are going down into the ground. That's pretty cool. We'll grab you. We'll get you. We'll just renovate under his feet. Don't mind us, buddy. There we go. Can we pick up that? No, we can't. Right, let's fix this up. Fix this up. A couple of spots over here. There's some old junk there. Can't pick it up because it's yeah. There's Connor. Connor's pretty happy with us. Now I can't see anything else through here. that might need redoing. So we'll go inside and we'll have a look inside. Doesn't even look like we can redo the roof. See, I was hoping to be able to completely renovate this. Let's open this up. Can't see anything in here. So maybe I'm missing. I might be missing something. There's a massive possibility that I'm missing something. Might definitely be missing something. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out because now that we can do a lot of woodwork and a lot of crafting, there we go. We can sell it straight off for a profit now. There we go. Well, it was that simple. Number of buildings, overall farm damage. Let's sell it for 9,000. So we made, we made $3,000 out of that. That's not bad, actually. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good because there wasn't too much there, but that can build us up. And as we build up money, I think that's I think that's the green we're going to use. So we'll be able to use these building materials that I've just got because we only used a tiny bit of timber. We're going to be able to use those to renovate our other places as well and renovate our house as well. So there's really about $3,000 profit in that, which is fantastic, really, isn't it? When you think about it. I think this, am I going the right way? Or am I going I might be going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, I'm going the right way. I'm going to leave this over at the store. So, beautiful. Right, we'll just move over to here with our little over encumbered stuff here. I'll jump into here. We'll select the metal, which is here, and we will put that away. And we'll sit it over here like that, which will be good. And then I think we can also put this tin roof. We'll put that away and we'll use that on another job, like on another renovation job. So it's not going to go to waste. This beast is going really, really well. Beautiful. All right, so the other thing that I want to test out before I finish this episode is to go into F4. Where are we? Right there. Can't put seeds in there. You bugger. That sucks, doesn't it? So where are we going to put our flower garden? Up here. Yeah, we could probably put one through here. And then we could do... Yeah, it's not really a big enough area though, is it? We could do around here, This would probably be a really good area for a flower garden, or even over here. Probably over here, I reckon. If we grab that and throw that into there and we get our F4 out, if we were to do an entire flower garden through here, which would be pretty cool, then we could grow a massive amount of flowers, hopefully get some social points, because you are supposed to get social points for it, and then and also sell these flowers off once we've grown them, which again will be another good profit for us. So if we were to go in there, and I remember doing hours and hours of this in Lumberjack's Dynasty, like, come on. Although it's feeling a little bit worse in here. There we go. It's actually feeling a little bit worse because we're not being able to get all of it done. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's spots in there that... Ah, that worked. That's working. There we go. Maybe it's just positioning, isn't it, really? It's like anything in this game. Sometimes the little hit boxes or the little notifications can be a little bit off. So, which is fine. It's part of the charm of the beautiful game that it is, because it is a beautiful game, guys. Honestly, it really is. We could get some of this. We get some of this area. There we go. That's going to sort that out. I got distracted because I was going to go, wasn't I? And then I got distracted, and you guys got distracted with me. So what I'll probably do is maybe sort this out, and in the next episode we can get some planting done. Especially while it's raining, it's probably a good idea. But what I need to do is not get distracted. There we go. There's a tiny little bit there. Can we get into there? There's going to be a spot here that we just can't do, isn't there? Looks like it. And there's going to be a spot through here. Maybe if we, maybe it's because of the flowers and stuff. So I might run the cultivator over the top of it as well. I mean, this stuff's all right. So we can get this stuff done. Anyway, guys. I'm going to leave. I really am going to finish it this time. I'm going to leave right now. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Again, thank you so much for all of the comments and all of the interactions and all of the likes, because it certainly helps me out absolutely, like, to no end, guys, to no end. So thank you so much for that. Keep the suggestions coming on a new series. This one's going to be going for a long time, so do not worry about that. But I do need to run something else alongside it as well, so it'd be nice to know if you guys have any real suggestions. But at 10 o'clock at night, I've got to be up at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I will depart and leave this episode here. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.